Good morning, precious. Hey, Portia. Finding you. How you doing, baby? Happy Saturday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Quit playing with me. Look at some of the videos. If you see something you like, just share it. I tell you, man, I don't know what it is with my people. And I'm going to say my people. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to get on board, support your fellow man, do whatever it takes. Excuse me, baby, I'm sorry. Because I'm going to be honest with you. And I've used this one thing as an example. When I went, one day I was at the gym with my trainer, right? And she's a very light-skinned young lady. I would say Caucasian either, okay? We did a workout video. Do you know, within minutes of me enduring the workout video, her sister jumped in, her auntie jumped in, her uncle, her friends, everybody jumped in and started sharing that video immediately when they seen that she was on it. The support for this young lady and her craft. I'm just talking, no, I'm talking about just the support period that people have for one another and what we have for our people. Nobody shared the video on my side. Oh, fix it, Jesus. Nobody I knew felt like that video was interested enough to see my old ass doing all those workouts. I would have shared it. Just because I know you, just because I see that it's you doing it, just because I know what you're doing, just because of all of that. If I see you and run across it and I know you, I'm going to share it on my page. And if you go on my timeline, you will see everybody's stuff that I've shared on my page. People that I barely know, people that I know in real life. You will see that I'm sharing it on their page. And you ain't got to be like me. But when I say I support my people, I mean it. And not only do I mean it, I do it. I demonstrate it. My boy Sean, today, the Allure. Yeah, I have a different Allure bracelet on every day. A different Allure bracelet. This is a black-owned company. This is a gentleman that I went to school with. He's been on my show. He be at the African art festivals. He be everywhere, vending with the vendors and whatnot. But this is his bracelet. And black-owned. I don't know why nobody that we went to school with, and I'm going to put everybody on blast, people who grew up with, why y'all don't share it on y'all page? Why y'all don't share his website? You probably do. I don't know. I don't want to speak on his behalf. I'm just saying, for me, didn't nobody share that workout video. But all her people jumped on immediately and shared it. But that ain't even what I came on here for. Yeah, I feel a little sad. You know, the young lady that they found in that vehicle a few days ago, not only is my little cousin connected to her, but my daughter went to school with her. And it's just really, really sad because they all close in age. So I want to say a special prayer, you know, for that family and for my own family. My little cousin, precious thing. I can imagine what she's going through, you know. My daughter was very taken last night because I told her about it, you know, only asking if she, you know, to see if she knew. Because, you know, they're all in the same age. So, yeah, it's sad, very sad. It's very sad. So, y'all, today, I know I don't usually come on no Saturday, but I got such an overwhelming request to come on today because I didn't come on yesterday. It was like 5 people, but those 5 people encouraged me to come on today. If I wasn't doing nothing, if I needed to come out and get some coffee, so here I is. I had a DM, and they sort of kind of wanted to know what they can do because they heard the video when I said that your only job is to make sure that child loves and respects the other parent after y'all break up, and even especially during. But yeah, when y'all break up, that's your only job. Make sure that child loves and respects it. So it seemed like they were asking for ways to be able to do it. The conversation didn't start off like that. It kind of threw me a little bit because it was more so like they were asking, why do they have to do that? And then as the conversation went on, and me just being me and just speaking my, what I feel, the conversation turned more so into what can I do to ensure that? What can I do to make sure that this child loves and respects the other parent? What can I do? So a couple things you can do is keep balance. There has to be a balance between both households. Just because y'all live in a separate household, that don't mean things got to be tipsy-turvy and turned upside down in each house. One household can't be unfit and non-livable, and then the other household is a mansion. Because that's how some of you parents try to portray. You try to make it seem like your lifestyle is so much better than the other parents. You make it more appealing to the child. You want to make the baby choose you, when the baby don't have to choose nobody. Everybody has a place in this baby life. Like, that's why I couldn't understand the tug and pull, because I wasn't pulling and tugging. I was playing fair. I was sharing this child. I know it always reverts back to me, don't it? Well, it's my show, so I can say what I want to say and do what I want to do. It's my show. But it has to be a healthy balance between the two households. It has to be a healthy balance between the lifestyles, meaning that if that child's other parent is living in an unsavory type situation, you should be more willing to help them get up out of that. Whatever it takes. If they need some help, they need whatever it takes to get them out of that situation, you, as the other parent, should be trying to help and make that happen. I know, ain't that crazy? Helping one another for the sake of the babies. People that you used to love. People that you was spending your life with. People that you thought you was going to be with forever. Now you at a point where you hate them and you don't want to deal with them no more. And you wish they could just leave your life completely and leave the baby's life. I know. Banish them from the kingdom. I know. But you can't do that when you got kids with somebody. You gotta find a way to make it right. You gotta find a way, just for the sake of the baby, because the baby needs both of y'all, and they got to be the top of the thought process. The baby needs both of y'all. Period. So yeah, keeping a healthy balance, meaning that the baby has to be made aware of this balance. Follow me. Just follow me. For instance, we're gonna start off with just the basics. Both of you have jobs or employment, some type of employment or some type of income coming in. You get a point for both sides. Yep. Both of y'all paying bills at your house. You maintain your home. Your lights ain't off. You got water. It's a point for both sides. Both got transportation or means of getting around. A point for both sides. Yep. And let's be clear. It don't matter who house is better. it don't matter who house is better. It don't matter who car is better. No. It's an equal playing field. So the fact that both of you have income, the fact that both of you have transportation, the fact that both of you taking care of your households, hey, you got points on both sides. That's an equal balance. We mentioned housing and being stable, meaning you're not popping around every year or so. You're in a different crib. You got stability. Now, if you have to move, you have to move. That's one thing, but you know what I'm saying. You got some people that just move. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if they squatting. I don't know. Whatever the situation is, a child has to be stable, meaning in one place for a period of time, if possible. Because it's hard for a baby when you, and I hate to tear off of what we're talking about, but it's hard for a baby when you in a situation where they be going to a school, they making friends. Hey, G. Hey, Cynthia. Shout out to Flint, Michigan. They done made friends. They done made relationships in the schools that they go to, and then you uproot them and move them clear across town somewhere. Well, now they got to make new friends. They got to establish themselves all over again, and then you uproot them again. And now they got to do. So before long, it's a good chance. I don't even want to go into the diagnosis or the trauma, or I'm not even going to go into that because that's not what I came on here for. Basically, it was just to give you a couple tips on how to keep a balance, because you have to make sure that child knows that there's a balance. It can never be a situation where a child is thinking that one parent is so much better than the other parent. It should always be a situation where this child knows that there's a clear balance in the households. Yeah. And you, as a parent, has to do that, because if you're doing it on your side and the other parent doing it on their side, it's a good chance that it's going to be stuck and solid. But if you got one parent that's not playing fair, using this baby as a tool, manipulating this child, trying to make this baby feel like they better off here, then now you got problems, now you got issues, now you got discouraged relationships, now you got dysfunction, now you got... Fix it, Jesus. So yeah, I just encourage you today, work together for the sake of the baby. Call your baby mama, your baby daddy today, just see how they doing. See if they need anything, see if everything all right. The baby over there, check on the baby. And that's it. Coffee and conversation, I'm out.